Little River Eagles. Hope you're doing well today. I thought I would bring you and your parents a boredom buster. And then I thought I'd go ahead and make it a STEAM project. So let's go. Today we're going to make something that I hope you already have the ingredients for at home. We're going to make Play-Doh. I love this stuff. Used to play or make it all the time with my boys when they were little, especially when they were sick. And then the minute they were better, we would throw it away. So here we go. The ingredients for Play-Doh. We're going to need flour, vegetable oil, salt. This might be the tricky one for you guys. Don't know how many of you might have cream of tartar at home, but fingers crossed, you need cream of tartar. And then you're also going to need food coloring. An alternative to using traditional food coloring is if you have some of these at home. These are the Kool-Aid packets that don't have the sugar in it. But I'm also going to do another video tutorial later on using these as well. So use them to color your Play-Doh if you want to, or hold on to them for my next project. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to take my measuring cup, and it calls for 1 cup of flour. 1 cup. Then I'm going to use 1/4 cup of salt. That's it. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar. What makes this a STEAM project, you ask? Because we're going to apply heat. I need some more cream of tartar. We're going to apply heat to change the consistency into hard dough. Let me open my cream of tartar. Okay. That's 2. I'm going to need a cup of water. And a tablespoon of oil. Okay. Now if you don't have food coloring, you can stop here. You can make white Play-Doh. In fact, I've often wondered why I've never done that. Probably because my children preferred colored Play-Doh. But you can make white. Let me get my spoon, and we'll start mixing this up. Now, I thought in lieu of Little River that I would make purple, but I have a conundrum. The food coloring I have only comes in red, yellow, green, and blue. So how is it that I can make purple? You're right. Add red and blue. All right, so we're going to start with less blue. Let's do 10 drops of blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, got the last drop of 10. And we're going to do 20 drops of red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so while I mix that up, I want to ask you, I did 10 drops of red, 20 drops of purple. How many drops of food coloring did I use in all? 3 groups of 10, right? It's 3 groups of 10. If you said 30, you're right. All right, so here we go. The color will change a little bit once we put it on heat, but this isn't Play-Doh yet. Who wants to play with this yuck? So we're going to put this on the oven, on the stove, and we're going to heat that up and see what we get. All right, so let's turn the heat on, and again, be sure to have an adult present and start stirring. This will start to thicken pretty quickly. So you want to keep stirring, and eventually you're going to feel it getting kind of crusty at the bottom, as if you're burning beans. It's exactly what it's like when I make my red beans and rice. If I wait too long to stir it, then I end up with burned beans at the bottom. Here we go. There we go. So that's what you're looking for. It's starting to get thick. So just kind of scrape it. See it? Ooh, it's so exciting. See, it's starting to clump up on my spoon. So I'll wipe that off and keep going. This is real time. So again, it's fast. All right, so if it's still a little shiny, right there, it needs to cook a little bit longer. I kind of just smush it into the bottom of the pan to make sure all of it gets cooked. The test when we're done is if I can pinch some between my fingers and it not stick. So let's see, that looks pretty good. Yep, doesn't stick, but it's hot. Now it will be warm when you pull it out. So when I made this with my children, I used to kind of spread it out to let it cool. And then eventually they could play with it. Isn't that cool? This is, in my opinion, the best Play-Doh ever, truly. There's something about the smell of the name brand Play-Doh that brings me back to my childhood. Can't replace that. But the texture of homemade Play-Doh is just supreme. So I hope you enjoyed making Play-Doh today. I really hope you had all the ingredients already. It's a great boredom buster, and I know that you'll enjoy playing with it. Hey, make some letters or numbers with it if you want, and send us some pictures. Here is the recipe. I hope you have fun.